All right, thanks for joining me. I'm going to try something new. I just got back from a vacation. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and one of the things I was thinking was that there are literally thousands of games that I want to play. Thousands. And I'm retiring this year, so I'll get a chance to play some more. But with there being 1,000 games that I want to play, there's no reason not to have you guys give a little input into what I play, because I want to play 1,000 games. So we're going to try this. I'm going to put 3 games out there in a poll and have you guys vote on it. It's currently Wednesday, January 22nd. I do most of my recording on the weekend because I'm still employed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this poll out there, and then I'm going to take that poll and look at it on Friday, and the winner gets to be the game of the week. Sound like fun? I thought it sounded like fun. Now, and then I guess I would say you can drop comments into this video if you have games you want nominated for the next game of the week. Make sense? Okay, so the 3 games that I've just kind of picked, and I'll admit there's not a huge variety here because I kind of feel like playing a certain type of game this weekend. But we'll try to add more variety down the road. You know, there's no AAA games here. They're all kind of like Kingdom Fantasy themed. But here we go. The 3 games are, and then we'll just kind of look at them real quick here. Kingdom Dungeon Hero. I'm checking my notes here. If you're wondering why I'm looking down. Kingdom Dungeon and Hero. That's 1. The Scouring, which is number 2, and Saelig, and I hope I'm saying that right. Saelig. Check the poll if you want the spelling. Anyway, those are the 3 that we're going to look at as potential games of the week for this week, and then they'll start popping next week, which will be just kind of probably about the end of January. Okay, so this is one of them, Kingdom Dungeon and Hero. Scenarios, demo scenario, that'll work. Now I have not played any of these games. I did go out and look on Steam. All 3 have very positive ratings, so they should be good, right? This one looks very much like a Kingdom style game. The games that it compared itself were to, that Steam said, hey, you've played games like this. One was Fantasy Map Simulator, which is a huge vote of confidence because I liked that game a lot. Even though I didn't make it a game of the week, maybe that should be one we vote on next time. It's actually the content that's gotten some of the most engagement, probably the most engagement from with my channel. So maybe I need to think about adding that as a game of the week. And then if you want that, just drop it in the comments and I'll take the hint, probably. All right. And the other one was Panzer Corps 2, which was a game that I did not love. But it's based on Panzer General, which I did love, 20 years ago. So it's not inherently a negative there. So I thought this would, this looks like a tutorial. I'll try to do the tutorial off screen so you don't have to necessarily, maybe we'll put it out there. You can choose whether you want to watch it or not. But this is one of them, and it's very much in the vein of the 2 that I just mentioned, kind of a fantasy take on Panzer General 2. I say that, I don't know that. That's just what it looks like to me. We'll get into it. So that's one of the options. All right, I'm going to close out of this, come back with option number 2. Be right. I don't know what that means. That's a good indicator for me when I go to edit things. If I do this, cut the video short. There's a logic to my madness. All right, I'll be back. We'll pull up the next game. I'm back. That's my hand signal for editing later. All right. The Scouring. Now, this game did not have any comparison when I went onto Steam to say, is it like other games you've played? It didn't give me anything. But I'm going to be honest, just looking at the pictures on the Steam store page, it looked like Warcraft 3, which a couple decades ago I was pretty into. Oh, it might be 3 decades. That was a long time ago. It was a good game. So this to me looks like a Warcraft 3 style game. And now I'm regretting clicking on this. I'm just going to click start game, even though we're not going to continue with this game. But just to kind of see, doesn't it look like Warcraft 3? See what I mean? I mean, look at them. Highlight the guys, let them go mine, let them go chop down trees. Looks like Warcraft 3 to me, which is not a bad thing. So, vote for that one if you want to see me dive into this game. I think the demo is out right now. Also very positive on Steam. Okay. Whoop. I'm back. I gotta find better hand signals that aren't quite so obvious. Anyway, I'm back. This is the third game, which is taking a minute to load. It's Saelig. Saelig. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me in the comments, and I will try to be a better human going forward. Anyway, I'm not sure mispronouncing makes you a bad human. It just makes you an uneducated human. Anyway. So this one looks more like sort of a city builder, again, with a little bit of a fantasy setting, as you can probably see here. I really thought it would load by now. It's been preparing game for quite a while. So this may be the extent of what you get to see. Oh, made in New Zealand. Well, that's a vote of confidence. I've known very few New Zealanders, but the ones I've known have been very cool people. Image calibration. Okay. It sounds like there's a little game setup to go on here, but you could kind of get a sense for it, like especially on the left-hand side here. That looks like what the store page looks like. It seems like kind of a survival / city builder, which sounds like a really good combo to me. I think it's even got some role-playing game elements to it. So if that sounds like what you'd like to see, let's do it. So with the 3 games, again, it's Kingdom Dungeon Hero, the Scouring, and Saelig. With the 3 games, I feel like there are definitely some similarities in that we're kind of in this like Viking-esque, survival-esque, orc-type space. But they're kind of different too, right? Like one of them is more about the armies. This one appears to be more of a city builder survival thing, and the Scouring totally reminds me of Warcraft 3. So please go vote. If you care. If you don't care, don't vote. But if you have an opinion, I would love to hear it. That's why I'm asking, and we'll go down this path. And if we got two, obviously with 1 winner and 2 losers, the losers can always come up for another poll. If you've got other games that you'd like to see me go down the path, like maybe this whole time you're like, well, I wish you'd finish up those football sims you started, or I wish you'd finish your Age of Wonders videos. Because I did have to drop a few because I had some emergency game of the weeks, which usually happens when there's a game on sale. Which, guess what's going on with these games? It's that time of the year, folks. When Steam says, hey, buddy, hey, you want to go spend some money? And I say, yes, please. So a lot of these are demos, not all of them, but some of them are. All right, I've rambled. Let's keep this short. Too late. But I'll keep it shorter-ish, and we'll go vote, and I'll come back Friday, and we'll play the one with the most votes, and if there's a tie, guess who's the tiebreaker? And that'll probably be just like whatever I'm feeling that day. So I'm not sure if I'll start recording on Friday or Saturday. I just know it's tough for me during the week because I still have a job and a family. So, all right, folks. Thank you in advance for your input. If you have games for the following game of the week, the following weekend, go ahead and drop those in the comments. I really welcome it. I've gotten some really cool suggestions. Like one of the games I started and then didn't finish because of a game of the week emergency situation was Crusader Kings 3, which looks, I'll tell you what, with Age of Wonders and Crusader Kings 3, I think it was Age of Wonders 4, I played like 2 episodes and then dropped them for an emergency game of the week. They both appear to be possible S-tier games, which I have not had a lot of. I think in 2024 I had one, and it was Cube Chaos, and I loved Cube Chaos for how it made me think in creative ways, but I am questioning whether it should have been S-tier. Gameplay, graphics. I'm not sure what S tier, but I loved how it made me think. So, I don't know. All right, I've digressed again. Vote. Your vote counts. And we'll come back on Friday and see who the winner is. It's going to be fun, I think. Or maybe nobody will vote, and I just play whatever I feel like, which is kind of how we've been doing it till now anyway. See ya. Bye. Thanks.